Y'all, excuse your sister for being a little fashionably late. I got a little hungry and decided to run to Starbucks unsatisfied, so do not recommend. But convenience calls. All right, y'all. I'm going to wait for a few of y'all to get in. Um, we have a lot of topics, so get ready. We're going to be discussing the summer solstice energy, um the I feel the different DNA activations that have been taking place upon the collective, those of whom that are taking heed to their spiritual guidance and awakening to their spiritual authority and actually walking in it. You all will hear me consistently speaking on that, like about walking in your divine authority, walking in your divine, ooh, excuse me, see, ooh, damn, your divine authority. All right, look, you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Absolutely. Let's set that right here because I'm going to touch back on this. Fun fact, my daughter, she gave me this seashell. I want to say this was like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even like 4 or 5 years ago, but I still kept it. I really love it. All right. Damn. Then we have this You Will Never Be Me. This oracle message just came out, so we're going to touch on that. As you guys are like coming in, please hit that like button because I disappeared unabruptly for a couple of days. Like I kind of got a little thrown out of the algorithm. That's kind of how it goes now. So if you would kindly thumbs up the video, I would greatly appreciate that. Right, I'm 25. Hey. That part. That part. That's what a lot of people are saying around town. I'm gonna be honest. They looking at the collective like, damn, that's a bad B. That's a bad beer. And not in a derogatory manner, but y'all know. Appreciate you, Bright. I'm 25. All right, so let's just get into it because I don't, want to waste too much time. But yeah, well, not waste, but take up too much time. However, um, the energies that I'm getting is number one, all of the manifestations say, like, if you could look back at like earlier journal entries from the start of this year or the mid to ending of last year, a lot of the things that you were praying for, that you were in an energy of putting yourself in alignment of receiving these blessings, they're now coming into fruition, truly. And the only thing that can hold you back at this time, collective, is you. Okay. And I'm also getting an energy. I don't know. I'm hearing something to do with I'm hearing a whole lot of like sad faces, a whole lot of old faces. Like you guys are about to have a whole lot of just mismatched energies. I want to say a lot of unhealed souls that are going to be attracted to this newfound version of you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna I already pretty much spoke on like reclaiming your spiritual authority and that power, you know, um and this is going to restore that dignity within you. It's going to restore your peace. I'm going to touch on leaving survival mode. So I'm going to touch on a lot of different things that has been necessary to get out of your auric field, such as like lack mindset, um what is the other one, imposter syndrome, like all of that. So we're going to touch on that, guys, but let's touch on the, I wouldn't say the negative aspects, but the just like what's popping out right now. So right now we have You Will Never Be Me. Okay, so this is like maybe your response to someone spiritually, or your spirit team responding, whatever, I don't know. And then we have your You Have Special Gifts, Never Surrender to Normal. Okay, so like I said, this is a very special time because you're remembering and falling back in love with the version of yourself that people wanted to hinder, that people wanted to block in a way. Like, now you're blossoming. Now everything that you said that you were going to do, you're doing in silence, though. That's the whole point of this. Everything that you are being led to do in this season from this point forward, or from the point of your awakening to these energies, you are being divinely led to move in silence, complete the mission. All right, fulfill the mission. Okay, because now these individuals, those of whom was doing this word, which I just charged this, damn, hold on, guys. I just charged this tripod. It already looks like it's trying to die on me. Let me just plug it in. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so now these hijacking spirits, these monitoring spirits, they no longer know how to come in and attack you, which ways to penetrate, because you're moving in silence. All they can do is assume, all they can make up is lies, or all they can do is feed off of the little bit that you do share within, like, say, your online platforms, or like, I don't know, it's just giving stalkers. Like, these people watch and they so-called think they know everything about you and everything that they do, that you do, but yet they don't support. They don't, like, I don't know, it's just giving a weird toxic energy that is surrounding your newfound awakening also. It's like you have a lot of past people. This could even be family members, people that you haven't spoken to in years, either a couple of years, several months, or if it's not family, this could just be people that you were closely knitted to once upon a time that you've silently removed yourself from. And these people feel a type of way about it. Yeah, we have shadow work in the reverse. Whoever these people are, collective, like, they're still in an energy present day of having not done the work, clearly refusing to do the work, but wanting to come in and think they're going to disrupt you. No, they're not going to disrupt you, because the moment they attempt to, they're going to be woefully scorned, is what I'm seeing here. So yeah, it's like something about I'm also getting like a chariot, an energy of like the chariot, right? Where it's like you're being pivoted from one place and shifted directly into another. And like I'm feeling like the energies that you are being placed in now, or you're about to be placed in, um not only is this, like, this space going to be healing, um but it's going to assist you with aligning with those who are willing, like, to support you, willing to be genuine with you, because that's a big part piece of this energy also, like coming to the realization that you can't go it alone. Okay, for those of us who have been in a period of long suffering, and or a period of isolations for a long period of time, no one can build an empire or a foundation or an organization or whatever vision you have for your future alone. So therefore, that is exactly why the Most High God, Spirit Source, would have you is directly perfecting and aligning you with the angelic beings that are meant, you know to be, like, to go on this path with you, to go on this path of healing and growing and eradicating, negative and toxic systems, as opposed to this antichrist energy. Okay, this energy that seeks to, divide, that seeks to cause war, that seeks to cause friction and trauma and brokenness, and fragmentation. Like, this is the energy that we're all breaking free from. This antichrist, negative, toxic, dysfunctional energy. This is what we are breaking free from as a collective. Not everyone's going to align with this energy. A lot of people, they are complacent and they are okay with where they are. But for you, collective, excuse me, you definitely, you and I both, seek more. Okay. But yeah, whoever's in your auric field though, they're definitely not doing any shadow work. So instead of focusing their energy on how they can better themselves, how they can heal themselves, how they can face themselves, et cetera, they deplete themselves by, you know, using their energy to focus on you when you're not worried about these people at all. That's the crazy part about the situation. All right, tell me more. Another big part of this energy as well is like, this could have even been like in a family system, a work setting, take it how it resonates. But yeah, there was a ringleader who was the main culprit of splitting up a family or splitting up like soul support, or like just really shattering the the systems that were set in place, um and I don't know, like I said, there's a massive backfiring that is taking place, guys. I'm telling you. All right. We have popular by nature. So I feel like whatever newfound energy that you have found yourself in, like, I don't know, you got people realizing that like your popularity isn't because of what, like, I don't know, like people aren't drawn to you because of, necessarily like what you wear or how you look. It's how you make people feel in this next season. Like, energy is really the next currency. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell y'all. You better get your heart posture right. You better get your energy right, because you will not be able to survive this new earth with the same old woes, with the same old energy. I'm just saying. That's nothing but the God's honest truth. But yeah, you're definitely depicting and exuding this popularity, but like by nature, like it's just your energy that's popular that people are attracted to. Okay. Um, there was another message I wanted to touch on. Oh yeah. So let me pull my, I want it to look like my top is falling. Um, but yeah, so as I was saying though, like this new season is definitely going to be triggering for a lot of people, especially those who exude and um, you know, characterize, identify with this antichrist energy, you know. Like anytime anyone can wish ill will upon somebody, wish, you know, bad upon them, death upon them, and do spell work on their finances, do spell work on their stability, and et cetera, something is deeply wrong with them, you know. So, yeah, these people are definitely not of God. So, yeah. Oh, one of the energies that I'm touching on in the video that I don't know how long it's going to take, guys, for it to finally upload, but I spoke on in this season, like, closed mouths do not get fed. All right. In this season, like, I feel like there is nothing wrong with for a while there, I did believe that there was something wrong. Like I was conditioned to feel like it was something wrong with asking for help and needing help. You feel as though you should have it all together, but this definitely goes back to my initial point. Like this season, all of us are going to need a true, genuine support system, even if it's a network of 3 to 5 people, confidants that we all could truly trust. Because I'm telling you, like, this age of Aquarius and that shit continues to hit the fan on a worldwide level, not to fearmonger or anything, you're gonna need community. So I definitely feel like that's an energy that's coming in. And that's why it's important to get out of your comfort zone, travel, go into spaces where you can connect with people that are on the same wavelength as you, people that aren't going to make you crazy for, you know, feeling or envisioning or, just having these spiritual gifts, because people will make you feel a certain way because, and even with me, I'll just use me as an example. Like, I'm not saying I'm a fortune teller or anything, but like I can foresee things, I'm a seer, I'm a dreamer. And so when you express these ideologies or your deepest thoughts to other people who are not awakened to these realities yet, they will look at you a certain way. And we're not here to turn people, we're not here to convert people. It is what it is. But I don't know. There's definitely something brewing, I feel like, within society. Like too many people are waking up, you know, but a lot of people are staying asleep too. So that's the downfall about it. I do not know what's wrong with this freaking tripod. It's literally about to annoy me. Okay, because this light. Okay, maybe I don't need it. Can you guys still see me? Is the light okay? Hold on. Let me just. All right. But yes, so anyhow, as you all join the chat and as you guys are listening, please, engage. Let me know, like, what are your thoughts about the current state of affairs? And do you feel the transition? Do you feel that the change within yourself? Like, do you feel that something is brewing, on the other side of you, Let's see. I don't know. I hope nothing's wrong with this. Okay. Okay, so at Laylaw says, when will I get what I would call a significant breakthrough in my property cases? I don't know if you read my community post, love, but I am doing questions, but it will be $5 for one question, and I'll pull a card, and it's $10 for two questions, and I'll pull two cards. I don't know if I've seen an email come on how I can, answer those questions you all on my community board post. But but yeah, so I don't know, it's just a lot, guys. It's heavy energies, but it's also it's time, It's time for the will of the most high to be done, and this is only just the beginning. Like we haven't even hit the brink or the threshold of what awaits us, and that's the crazy part. That's why, I feel like there's another energy too that I touch on in the reads that I'm awaiting them to be uploaded, sadly. Anyway, um, you've been humble long enough. Okay, you've been humble long enough in terms of just holding yourself back or like dumbing your energy down in a way to make other people feel comfortable. But now this is a season where like you don't have no other choice but show your in not really prove but just show your true authentic self to the point where you're not holding back, you know So, like, you're not holding back, you're commanding your authority, you're commanding your respect, and it just is what it is. Okay? We have shut off the noise. So I definitely feel like with this shut off the noise energy, like this is definitely it coinciding with that distraction, like that energy of distraction, like that pessimistic or pestering or festering kind of energy. Like, don't let nothing sit in your mind too long. Okay. Or have healthy distractions, is what Spirit is saying as well. Tell what else do you have to want the collective to know about this newfound energy, this summer solstice energy? Okay, yeah. See? Exercise. Let's see. She said the AFL-CIO could be helpful as well in the physical. Uh, can you enlighten me? What is that? AFL-CIO. Hey, lady 56, what's up? Okay, so yeah, it says love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. Okay, yeah. So again, this is definitely a time like, no excuses because excuses are definitely useless. Okay, it's no excuse to be sitting here, can't go up 2 flights of steps because you're out of breath. That goes for my ass too. That's why I've been cutting back on a lot of stuff. Okay, but yeah, we have bad temper. Okay, this could have been an energy that you could have struggled with, but have since released, or an energy that someone feels towards you, or just somehow connected somehow here. Okay, we have I ain't never scared. So I'm gonna put that underneath this newscast energy because, like, I don't know why I feel like something to do with a broadcast or something is significant. Okay, it says, I didn't want to leave you, but it was my time. I love it here. Okay, so this is an energy from a passed on loved one. Okay, okay. Something to do with like out of purgatory. Someone's soul has finally like been released. Okay, freed from the shackles of this 3D matrix, this freaking dome. But anywho, let's see. Also, as far as like that energy of survival mode, I feel like that is another energy that coincides with that humility. It's like I feel like as a result of the survival mode, it's like you accepted the bare minimum, but now is the time to like literally know your worth and add tax. Period. Because I feel like for the longest time, like you devalued yourself or you allowed people to devalue you because of the fact that you were in survival mode. And that's nothing to judge or that's nothing to ridicule or, critique. But now that you are healed from those energies and now that you no longer have to live in those ways, it is very important, vital even for you to remember who you are, know who you are. And like Like, what the fuck? You're worthy of greatness just as well as anyone else. Yeah, like you're gorgeous. You're a magnet for prosperity. Okay. Like you're someone who, like, what is the word? Like, yeah, do not lowball yourself in this season. Period. If someone wants to be in your presence or if they want, to engage with you on a business matter, they're going to have to pay you what you're worth. There's no more lowballing yourself as a mere need of survival because spirit has freed you from the shackles of survival mode and poverty mindset and thinking lowly of yourself. And half the time, those weren't even the thought your own thoughts. Excuse me. Half the time, those were the projections of and thoughts of the haters and naysayers that were wanting to see you in those lowly positions because they know that you are gorgeous. They know that you are going to be successful and or that you are already successful in whatever you do, whether it's in beginning stages, mid stages, what have you. Like you're not in comparison with anyone else because You're trusting your process. You're keeping your eyes on your prize, which a lot of these individuals should do, especially those of whom look at you with like this evil eye energy. Okay. But just know, whoever you are, like you are a magnet for prosperity, period. And don't ever feel the need. Like, I feel like the only reason a lot of you were stuck in certain positions was because of the spiritual depression due to the projection of these haters and naysayers that they were sending your way to make you feel a certain way about yourself, to make you feel a certain way about what you were capable of, wanting you to feel as though you were incapable whole time. If you did back then, way back when, you can do it again. Period. And I feel like that's what people was trying to throw you off track. They was trying to throw you off your pivot. They didn't want you to realign with who you once were and realign with the success that you once had. But baby, what you're stepping into, baby, this is gonna be bigger than anything you ever touched before. Because you're in an energy of recognizing who you are and what your true capabilities really are. The only reason that you have to go through the long suffering is because you was looking at yourself in the lens of their evil and their shame and their negative projections. And that was hindering your growth, period. But no more. You are a magnet for prosperity, period. And you have special gifts. You were never meant to be normal, okay? That could be why this bad temper came out. It's like somebody knows this to be true. Yeah, we have taken vacation. All right, somebody has a vacation underway. You were about to manifest a vacation or something like that, or you're about to have an unexpected vacation or go on an unexpected vacation, excuse me. But yeah, like I hope I'm inspiring someone and motivating someone to, do not compare yourself to anyone else. Do not look into yourself internally or externally within the lens of the shit that they've tried to put in your mind or put out into the outer world to make you look at yourself with those eyes. That isn't you. That's how they feel about themselves. They don't believe they can make it. They don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe that if they were in your shoes that they have the capability to rise above that. But they deep down inside, these people are intimidated by the fact that they know you're better than them. Literally. Hey, Johnny Phoenix. They know you're better than them. Yeah, protect your energy. Well, protect yours by any means necessary. Yeah, escape materialism. These people hide behind titles and materialism and degrees and status and credit and this and that. And it's like, but what really are you doing for the people? What really are you like? What legacy are you really going to be leaving behind? What footprint? Like what are you doing? Like, you know, these people are so stuck and trapped in the matrix. When they look at you, they just cannot understand it. They can't understand like why or how you are the way you are. Oh, I love you too. Well, you'll be going on one soon. Claim it. Okay. Yeah. Look, look, we got denial. And then right behind denial, we have the truth will be told. Period. Wow. So whatever you're about to do, this could be like a creative a project. I don't know why I just heard a passion project, but your traumas that you went through and everything that these people did to you, it set off an energy within you like a creative force of power, like a creative freak of nature. Like I don't know why, like where I'm getting that, but spirit is just channeling through me. But it affected something obviously in a positive manner to the point where whatever you're about to develop and expose it is about to have such a dire effect on these people's psyche, their mental health, their livelihoods, their money, their stability. Because look, you guys have to understand, overstand, you see, when people purposely do this energy manipulation, this siphoning. A lot of people don't believe in this stuff, but it is real. That's probably why a lot of these people, like those, the people that don't believe in this shit, they're the ones I think are the NPCs and the ones that's been taken over. Because if you don't believe in nothing, you can't think. You don't think outside the box. You just can't think unorthodox. You just whatever the master tell you to, that's what you do. Like I think them type of people, you're demonically taken over. I'm sorry, but anywho, somebody's in denial because they know this truth is about the fuck to get told. Literally, this truth is about to fuck to get told. Literally. And somebody does not know what to do about it. Period. Because somebody was trying to sit here and cover some shit up. Like, that's why it took a group, because they were all guilty of the same crime. Yeah, this is, look, that's why we got the I ain't never scared energy. You ain't never scared to expose shit. This is going to be on the worldwide news. You could even be going up against an agency, an organization, or both, or family, or all. Anybody can get it in this season because you've taken your rightful power back. The fuck, look, I just said organizations. Look, can't make it up. Right behind that, continue to be yourself. What was I saying earlier? You're popular by nature. Why? Because you're authentic. Because you don't mind showing the world or showing people your flaws, or showing the fact that you are a real person, showing the fact that you go through real shit too. A lot of people, they hide, like I keep saying, they hide behind titles, they hide behind this, they hide behind fame, they hide behind religion, hide behind this, but you don't. And this is why you inspire and encourage the people to continue to be themselves. Ashe. Yep. Yep. Alrighty. Again, as you guys join the live, please, just drop an emoji if you don't really want to engage all that much, or just drop your thoughts thus far. Like, what do you think? What are you thinking about the energy? Like these recent downloads and transmissions. Like, aren't you happy to have your spiritual and dignified power back? Like, a lot of these people were trying to stagnate you from that, you know, trying to affect your energy levels so that you couldn't create, trying to block your throat chakra so that you'd remain silent. You're no longer in that energy though. Yeah, trying to block you off so you wouldn't find your soulmate. Somebody does not want to see you have a soulmate, is the energy that I'm getting. But you're about to get one. I'm telling y'all, these readings that I just posted, I'm telling you, the energies that I can give you, like with tarot cards, is the Ten of Cups is highly significant, like emotional fulfillment, financial, freedom, just overall roads opening up for you, heart chakra opening up. You're finally free to do as you please. You finally have that authority, and you always did, but you have that remembrance, and a lot of these energies, they even could have put you in a spirit, like a spirit of like spiritual psychosis. All this word witchery and thought witchery, people consistently putting magic on you and consistently trying to make your life harder, like I spoke about on my community board posts. Like, if you see someone already going through something, yeah, they made it their fucking will. It was a ritual to these people. All right. Let me turn this off. But yeah, it was a ritual for these people to watch on the sidelines, to see what was going on in your life, just so they can feed on that, just so they can prey upon that and do work on that. That's why spirit had to get you to a point and just hush, just hush. Like, you ain't gotta say everything, you ain't gotta let everybody know nothing, especially those who don't got your best interest at heart. And you'll know in this season who has your best interest at heart. Okay. But there's an energy, like someone's going to come. I don't know why. I've even been dreaming about this for weeks now. But there's going to be some fake ass emergency. Someone's gonna drop everything, cracks and trouble, come quick type shit on your ass. Like, bro, but no, some real shit. Like, somebody gonna hit you with some shit like that, with some distress or some urgency. Like, your assistance is needed. Why? Because your Ten of Pentacles has been unlocked. You just received the first deposits of this wealth transfer. Okay, you've just received the first acres of your royal priesthood. Now all of a sudden, everybody now it's cousin this and sister this and da 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 da. No 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 no. The fuck? Yeah, yeah. We have you defeated death several times. Okay, so whatever this is, like I feel like whenever you don't give in to these requests, that's why it's really sometimes not good to flex and flaunt, because people that just don't really wish you well, they really just don't have their hand out. But the moment that you don't give in to these false ass SOS alerts and claims and such, they'll try to send like death spells, but they don't realize that you've defeated death several fucking times, bro. Yeah. Look. Look, we have 31. You could be age 31, they could be 31, or you could be turning 31 this year. Okay? We have surrender. Something about a Saturn return is significant. Like it took you through there, it took you through there. You could be going through like active Saturn return energies and or dark night of the soul energies at this time. Okay, we have the name James. That could be significant for somebody here. That could be your name, somebody that's connected to you or whatever. Yeah, look, you won't be blocked this time. So whatever you plan to do, whatever you set forth in motion, whatever you manifest, whatever you set your intention on, whatever you set your damn sights on, will not be blocked in no way, shape, or form. Period. Not only will the truth be fucking coming out in this season, but everything that you lost, everything that they fucking contributed to, everything that everybody who had a hand in it, oh fucking it's Hellraiser time. I just seen that movie Hellraiser just flash through my eyes. I don't even know if I ever seen that before, but it just flashed through my eyes. So anyway, it's Hellraiser time. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of hell raising throughout this mofo, and not in a negative way. I'm not wishing bad on people. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. We still don't want to, see nobody, get negatively afflicted or affected, whatever. But at the end of the day, we have to step away. We can't put our emotional sights on, oh God, take it easy on them. Oh spirit, no. Well, they didn't mean it like that. No. Mind your fucking business, collective. Mind your business. When spirit tear their ass up, you mind your business. Like when our mama used to whoop our ass, remember when we were kids? And we would laugh and giggle when our siblings would get their ass whooped, then we would get our asses whooped next. Because we want to sit and watch and see, oh, I want to watch and I want to see how bad my enemies are about to get their ass tore up. I want to watch and see what God's about to do to the haters. I'm about to watch and see what God's about to do to the ex-lovers and the witchcraft and the witches and warlocks and everything else. Like, but then you go get your ass tore up. Just mind your business. Six of Swords. Take look, you gotta squander or salvage whatever little bit of courage you have left, whatever little bit of belongings you have left behind, you and yours, and sail away. Okay, yeah. You gotta move beyond this because you're bigger and better than this. You don't deserve to be in this situation, or you didn't deserve to be in that situation. You didn't deserve to go through those things. So while they're reaping what they have sown, because this is the highlight, the big strong highlight of this energy is an energy of those who were purposely and intentionally inflicting severe demonic ritualistic attacks upon the collective. They have hell to pay. It is hell raising time. So while they're receiving and reaping, you mind your business. You don't got to see what God's doing to them. Hey, Tikari Cummings, you don't have to see what God is doing to them. Okay? You don't, it's none of your business. Like that's another thing that be getting some of us collective. I think I've made that this mistake a couple of times in my journey as well in the past. Because I thought, oh, let me sit and I want to see them get what they deserve, and it's sitting there trying to wait to see what somebody's gonna get. Delayed that person from getting their karma, kind of low key elevated them in a way, and my ass got tore up for a season. So sometimes you really just have to let God work, let source work, let the universe work, let your ancestors work, what have you. Okay? Look, we have celebration. Ooh, y'all can't even see it. All right, so we have celebration, just be, avoid toxic people, and see the beauty. So again, this is definitely a time of, I mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it again in this live. But in one of the reading, the very first one, about closed mouths don't get fed, I mentioned in one of the aspects of the reading, I stated that in this season we are going to be connected with people of all races, creeds, colors, ethnicities, etc. Those of whom are truly, high vibing and thriving, those who are of the right side and on the bright side, the light side, etc. Those who do not have any like racial biases or prejudices and things such as that. Those, who know how to be silent in a room where the truth is being spoken and things such as that. And yeah, so like there's an energy of, unifying, unity, connecting. Is a very strong energy that I'm feeling, connecting with people, like just people that you would never would have expected to connect with, because maybe you were conditioned not to connect with these certain people, but these are the very people that are going to assist in your uprising. Little do you know. So the same people that you were conditioned to be against, or you were conditioned to hate, are the very people that are assisting with this Six of Swords energy, with this transition. I don't know why I feel like somebody is going to assist you. I don't know why, like with getting a home or something like that here, or a new car, or this could be something to do with like a business venture that you're going to be celebrating about. But you're going to be around people that are not going to be threatened by you in any way, shape, or form. People that are content and confident within themselves, because number one, they're healed, they have done the work, they are also spiritual, they're of the light. Okay, they're of the 144. Okay, and yeah, so they allow you to just be, they allow you to be your authentic self, and regardless of any race, creed, or color, like regardless, like you are avoiding toxic people, you're avoiding people that are just full of envy, full of hate, full of judgment, full of malice, just full of destructive energy that you don't want nothing to do with, period. That is another strong highlight of the energies that I was picking up on over the past couple of weeks. Like you're gonna be surprised, like half the time it's gonna be made, like some of your people will, like, go, on board, and some of them will be with it and others won't. And it'll be the people that you least expect to lift you up, to pull you up in your time of need. So yeah, this is a revealing of everything, a great revealing of, the wheats and the tares. Okay. Yep, because I'm also getting like all skin folk and kinfolk is the energy as well, regardless of what, race, creed, or color you are. But a lot of you are coming into the energy and realization of that because you look at how you were treated by your own people. For those of you who, regardless of what your race or creed or color is, what you come from, you realize how you were treated by your own people. And it was the opposite people, the people that you were conditioned to hate, or the people you were conditioned to look at a certain way, that was the ones to pull you up, lift you up, because they didn't have hate in their heart. They weren't biased. They weren't prejudiced. They weren't hateful. They weren't envious. And this is what you're about to be celebrating. Look, we got the Ace of Swords, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success. Okay. Yeah, this could be a surgery of some sort as well. This could be a needed surgery that you may need. This could be cosmetic surgery that you may be having soon. But you definitely is undergoing a breakthrough. You're walking through this breakthrough. Yep. And where is it taking you? Glow up. Hey, Jerlene, glow up. It's time for you to glow up. Okay. You balanced. Okay. The name Melissa is significant. Okay. We have Lee. Okay. Carolyn, significant. Okay. Yeah. You're definitely stepping in this goddess, God energy, as you should. This is your divine authority awakened, period. So If you're triggering people, oh well. If you're upsetting people, oh well, because you're no longer dumbing yourself down. You're no longer dumbing, making yourself weaker or making yourself appear like not stupid, but like incapable just to make people feel superior to you. No, fuck that. You're no longer fucking being anyone's emotional, mental, spiritual punching bag or none of that. Like, this is your season. And it's crazy, like, how just a lot of you are just speaking things into existence and then boom, it's like coming into fruition and it's like, yo, you know. So yeah, you're definitely having a major glow up. Yeah, because you don't give no fucks. You're stepping on anything that's getting in your way, plain and simple. Anybody that doesn't like it, oh well. As my grandma would tell me, put your nose. She would say something like, "Scratch your ass and put your nose beside it," or something like that. If you don't like it, scratch your ass and put your nose beside it. Oh well. But yeah, that is definitely an energy that I'm getting. You possess a very strong charisma as well. Yeah, something about music is significant. Okay, yeah, because you were born to stand out. Okay, you're an authoritarian figure. You are going to be a household name. Okay, this message isn't going to be for everybody, obviously. But for those of you who this resonates with, like, you were born to do something incredible, on this planet. And you have like such a warrior arc story, it's not even funny. So you better get to writing it. Okay? You better get to writing your story, okay? And if you need some actresses, I'd love to act in your story, okay? I'd love to act in your movie. I would love to. But that's what I'm seeing. Like, you were born to freaking stand out. Like, you weren't born to live a regular mundane life. And for those of you who unfortunately, like, hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, did you read the community board post, love? Okay, but yeah, so this energy is incredible. Oh, that's what I want to say. So yeah, for those of you who, like myself, went undergone like a temporary period where you were, temporarily unhoused, and you went through like horrendous familial betrayals and abuse, and you were just left out in the cold and horrendously betrayed and things such as that. Just know that you will be revered, and or you are being positively revered, and you are being seen in high honor having survived the things that you have, because even the people that secretly watch, stalk, and mock you on the low, create these fake pages to watch you from and things such as that, they don't realize that they're still single-handedly, whether they know it or not, assisting you in your exaltation, assisting you in your further awakening and into, you know just furthering into greatness and propelling you into where you're supposed to be, in the spaces you're supposed to be, in the rooms you're supposed to be in, not stuck in a area or a city or state where people despise you, but yet they watch everything you do. Or stuck around a family system that hates you, or competes with you, compares themselves to you, but yet you know they don't want to block you, or they don't want to, like, I don't know, it's just weird energies. But just know that that doesn't reflect on who you are. Okay, like, for whoever this resonates with, just know that you are a powerful beacon of light, you are a powerful force of nature, and you have so much to celebrate, and you will not be blocked this time. I have to repeat that again because I really want to like feed that into your brain. You will not be blocked this time. Okay. Hello, Cherie Sherlock. Like, literally. Like, I just had to tell somebody that, because literally, like, for so long you were blocked. Your energy was being harvested by these low level entities that wasn't even doing anything positive with it. At least if you're gonna steal someone's energy, at least do something positive with it. They were using your energy to go and commit all types of freaking crimes. But that will be discussed in just a second, okay? Brian I'm 25 says, I'm ready to leave my neighborhood. I know that's right, girl. Okay. So we have declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. Absolutely. This is exactly what I got up to do this rising. Like it was like 4 o'clock this rising, and I just got up and got in my car. I rearranged my trunk because I don't know, just some spirit got over me because I was like, I cannot, like, I do not like clutter at all. But anyhow, I ended up just, getting rid of stuff. Like I pray over items that you give away also, guys, especially if you're donating clothing that, even if you wash it, that your DNA is still left behind on. But obviously ensure that you're praying over those items and wishing them well, like with good intent, and all that. But yeah, I'm really just making my load lighter and lighter and lighter. Like literally. Oh, detachment, that actually reminds me. So this declutter spirit is also it also coincides with this detachment that I feel as well. Like, I feel like for a long time, that's why a lot of you are about to receive so much, because for a long time, like you had detached yourself from the material world, or you detached yourself for the things that at the time you didn't feel were important. Like maybe you didn't care about traveling, or you didn't care about this, you didn't care about that, but you're going to be rewarded with those very things, okay? During this season. And it's not because these things make you or break you, but it's your birthright to live a luxurious, beautiful life. And for the most part, you fucking earned it. A lot of these people who, again, who are in these temporary positions of quote unquote power, the powers that were, you know, ask them how they acquired all that. Okay. We have Memphis, Tennessee, and then we have Henderson. That could be a last name. Okay. But yeah, a lot of people, they try to stunt on others, but the crazy part is, like, when you find out how they acquired and attained all the things that they supposedly have, it's like, oh, okay, I see. Okay, so we have basil, but I'd be breaking these energies down anyway. So the color green could be significant, or this could be like some sort of like spell, like some money spell or something like that. Ooh. Yeah, we have open up, but it wanted to come out in the reverse, so I'll just let it. Yeah, so there's an energy like somebody is reluctant to open up. It's like that's the only way they'll ever be able to get through to you, if they could come authentically. But not even really, because I feel like some of these people, like, they've literally indefinitely, like, permanently ruined any chance at ever being in your presence again. But for some of these people, like, you will hear certain people out, but even then it will disgust you. Like, I know that kind of sounds messed up, but in this season, like, you're so no nonsense, it's not even funny. Like, you're not taking anyone's bull, you're not listening to anyone's bull stories, because like when you were suffering, when you were in the darkness, when you were in the Five of Pentacles energy, when you were building in silence, and when people didn't believe in you, when they thought you were just talking out of the side of your neck, it was all shits and giggles. You was the highlight of the group chat. You was the highlight of everybody's fucking conversations. You was the highlight of everybody's entertainment every day when you was building. But now that you're in this season of abundance, now everybody want to so-called run back to you and open up. Oh, I want to confess and I want to profess, and no, because they see them dollar signs. They see them dollar signs. Okay, look, hit the dash on the ass. Period. Period. We hitting the dash, Six of Swords on their ass. We ain't looking back. Period. Y'all stuck and trapped in the past. We're not looking back. Okay. We are magnets for prosperity. Okay. We are in a very, I'm telling you, a highly magnetic energy at this time. Attracting what's rightfully ours. Attracting what's rightfully due to us. Period. Whether motherfuckers want to see it or not. Oh well. Make them mad. Piss them off. Give them something to look at. Shit. Make their ass itch. Oh well, they gonna get sick of you. Oh the fuck well. Prudent. Yes, very much so. The fuck. We got Earth is too ghetto. Yep, look. I don't want to hear it. Look, this coincides this open up energy. And then on top of that, especially with this energy being in the reverse, they're not going to be honest. It's going to be an energy of like still trying to victimize themselves in this season, y'all. Y'all better stay woke. Y'all better take heed. I'm telling you, because this summer y'all gonna be. I'm hearing like for a lot of you, depending on whether you have your own business. I don't know why I just heard something to do with like because I've been seeing a uptick of food carts. Like if you have a food cart, like your shit gonna be booming this summer. Like take a leap of faith, or something to do with like just your own like food stand, lemonade stand, or drink stand. Like you're gonna come out with some type of fucking idea and you finna make some spaghetti off of it, like for real, like it's finna go crazy. Whatever idea you finna come up with, like whatever goal that you have, like it's finna be up there. Like you finna be living good as fuck. I'm hearing this some of this money finna like your first deposit of this spiritual transfer or this spiritual wealth transfer. I'm hearing it's gonna hit within the next couple of days. Like you finally gonna get because you're gonna take this leap of faith and sell the fuck away. Somehow, some way, you're gonna sell the fuck away out of this environment that's been holding you back, that's been keeping you trapped. But you're not trapped anymore. But you know, up until this moment, it was keeping you trapped low key, and you're about to sell the fuck away. And glow the fuck up. When I tell you you're about to glow the fuck up, you're about to glow the fuck up. This is crazy. This is a true rags to riches story for real. And you don't give a fuck about how people looked at you, how they laughed at you, how they mocked you. Like I said, you was the epitome of they daily laughter. But guess what? They didn't know all that energy that they was depleting from themselves and that they was projecting onto you. Guess what you was doing with it? Transmuting it and building in silence. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. The fuck? Isaac. Hey. Oh, Kenya's in the house. What's up, Kenya? Africa. Oh, shame. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. You guys drop y'all city, states, countries. Drop them in the comments. You know, let's interact. Let's chat. Shit, I got all day. Look, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Hey, what it do? All right. But yeah, like I said, because of the fact that you're being obedient, the fact that you are, yes, thank you, Holy Spirit, you are being obedient to the Most High. You are taking this leap of faith, even with the little bit that you do have. Best believe that first deposit of that wealth transfer, baby, is going to hit that account this week. I promise you. Watch, watch, watch. Something big is going to happen. I'm telling you. I feel it. Look, Eight of Swords, it's going to have somebody sick. Hey, Joseph. Oh, hey, Detroit Rock City. My bad. What's up? But hey, Joseph. What's up? But yes, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. This is your justice. Can't make it up. This is your justice, baby. Yep. I just heard reign supreme. It is time for you to get back on that throne. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. People thought it was funny when it was you. They thought they thought it was just fucking hilarious. Like, oh, the collective ain't never gonna get out of that. The collective ain't never gonna, oh, now the bitches is under judgment. Now they are under judgment. Meanwhile, the world is turning and shifting in your favor. You're having a fucking massive transformation right in their faces. Massive transformation right in these haters' faces, period. Massive transformation, period. And there ain't nothing they can fucking do to stop it. Because guess what? Spirit already said you won't be blocked this time. And if they try to block you, that's going to end their life. I'm sorry. That's literally what I heard. Because you've been blocked and hidden for too motherfucking long. You were born to fucking stand out and be seen. You were not fucking born to be nobody's slave, be nobody's motherfucking hidden stepchild, be nobody's flunky, be nobody's none of that. Be nobody's ass kisser, be nobody's in nobody's shadow. The fuck? The light, you are the light. The fuck? This is justice. These motherfuckers is under immense judgment. I'm telling you. Immense judgment. Look, can we go back all the way back, please? Nope. Yep. Yep. I'm doing good, Joseph. Thank you. Yeah. Because these people, I'm hearing, they were also spreading lies. Like there was an energy. I've been picking up on this too. I speak on this on those videos that are uploading. So if it sounds redundant, it's because those videos haven't loaded yet, and I do want to get these energies out. So anyhow, there's an energy that someone who's connected to you that's in this, like, I'm hearing five of swords energy, or excuse me, this five of wands energy, that has since turned or broken up a family system, a friend group, a job opportunity, or something in there, shattered your image in a neighborhood or in social media, or I don't know. Whoever these people are, not only are they under judgment, but they have like a whole group that is angry with them at this time, because it's like now they're suffering when they could have very well been with you too, when they very well could have been eating with you too, because it's not like you're trying to rub anything in anyone's face, and it's not that you're trying to belittle anyone or anything like that, but you were truly like suffering at one point due to what these people were doing to you. It put, like, for some of you, I'm hearing like you barely just by the grace of God made it out of a very deep dark depression that lasted for several weeks or several months, maybe even years. You know how painful that is to be broken off and cut off by your family when you would have laid down your fucking life for them, and or gave a limb, a lung, a kidney for. But when you look up, they would never do the same for you. These same people who would never do the same for you, who made it their will and their duty to project their beliefs onto you, their beliefs of you never making it onto you just because they were judging a temporary moment. That's why it's very important. Never speak too soon and never judge a child of God too harshly, because you don't know what the Most High is doing through someone. You don't know what the Most High is about to bring forth through one of his servants. So while all these motherfuckers had their mouth on you, while all of them was trying to like stagnate you, and they were successful, like I said, for a moment, now all of a sudden they want you to like not feel sorry for them, but they want you to like have some like forget what is it? Like they want you to like show just an immense amount of empathy towards them after they showed all this hatred and they showed their complete ass to you. Now you're just supposed to just have this endless empathy, no boundaries, no protection, no safety net. No, not no. Just so they can come in and do it again. No. But there's something else that I wanted to say, low key, and I low key kind of forgot. Um, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So back to what I was saying. So whoever was the main culprit of these, like what I was just describing, um, they were going around the family, the neighborhood, the friend groups on these social media smear campaigns, what have you, going around telling people that, they were helping you, and they were going around divulging the truth, divulging details, putting eights, tens, 20s, 15s, 30s on motherfucking stories just to make themselves appear as victims, just to make themselves appear as though they were the ones that was violated, or they were the ones that was tarnished, or they were the ones that was betrayed, or they were the ones that was done wrong. Whole time they couldn't even face what the fuck they did to you. Ain't that funny? But because you are back on your rightful throne, and you're back in your rightful state of mind, and you remember your motherfucking mission, and you now are back in your glory, because you're unfucking breakable, you're unstoppable, you're unshakable, you're untainable. Like, what don't they get? A little season of your life, a little season of you losing this or that, that was a test. God would have tested them that way, then motherfuckers would have taken themselves out. They wouldn't have been able to survive that. But you did. You survived the agony of, abusive relationships, abusive and toxic connections. fake friendships, people just using you for the proximity and the people that you bump shoulders with, and using you for the way you make them look. Because they know they don't garner the same attention that they garner when they're with you. You have to break free from all the shit. Because these motherfuckers are nothing without you. Now your cuppeth is running over. Period. Your cuppeth is runneth over. Period. Ace of Cups. You're wealthy as a motherfucker. I wake up every day, I tell myself I'm rich as fuck. I know my wealth transfer's on the way. It's already here, actually. I'll go to the bank. I'll get it. I'm gonna pick it up. You got to be delusional as fuck in your efforts and on your journey of by any means necessary. I'm going to make it. Period. By any means necessary, I will succeed. By any means necessary, I'm going to make something by myself. I'm going to leave behind a legacy for my children, their children, etc. Okay, motherfucker was willing to break bad habits, okay, all by their lonesome, which would have took other people rehab or counselors or psychiatrists. You just finally just woke up one day and you just set the shit down. You just said, I'm fucking done. I'm tired. Boom. Done. Hey, Nabrisha. These people, they don't even want to credit you for that. It's like they're so threatened and triggered by you, so they use your low moments or your moments of humiliation or shameful moments or whatever, and they try to optimize on that and use that to tear down your character because they know that present day them, present day you is no comparison. They cannot compete where they cannot compare. Irregardless of what they try to compare with you, their materialism, their possessions, their titles, their status, whatever, you're still way better than they are. Your future is still brighter than theirs. And there's no comparison. This isn't even that, a comparison thing. It's just the truth. These people have shown their character, they've shown their hearts already. Okay, a firearm is significant. All right, we have speak up. Okay. Yeah. Somebody is very upset that you were in an energy of speaking up. Oh, that's what I wanted to touch on. So, just this is a brief moment of clarity, you all, and just a quick PSA that I love to enlighten you all about. Okay, but there's an energy of like a phantom spirit energy, an intercepting spirit that is going around. Spirit just dropped this on me. Just I was just like in bed, just wondering because I'm trying to get some footage on something and the memory came back and I'm just like, why didn't it save to my phone? Like, so, anyways, that's beyond the point. That has nothing to do with this subject. But I just would like to, enlighten you all about the spirits, the energies of spirit revealed to me. But these spirits attempt to, invoke you to such anger and duress and stress to the point that you give up on any task or give up on any project. Like, say, you're in the midst of doing, just for an example, an essay, and suddenly, like, you press one button and the whole essay just fucking disappears. That's an intercepting spirit, okay, as it pertains to software and encrypted docs, files, passwords, images. This is in an attempt to siphon your ability to speak out, okay, or speak up about some form of abuse that you may have suffered at the hands of either this family system, okay, this organization. I know this may sound, look, I touched my third eye, but I know this may sound deep, guys, but this is what spirit is veering this channel into. I've already been talking about stuff like this, but I kind of just let it like pass, but I'm really like in like getting back onto this like development of it. But yeah, this is in order to siphon your ability to speak up, okay? Somebody does not want you to speak up because you hold the key or you hold the direct element, the direct knowledge, the wisdom to uncover, decode, demask whatever hidden fucking shit is going on behind the scenes or beneath the surface that I feel like a lot of you truly know about, and you have like you have to use your discernment. Like, this may not resonate with everyone. Everyone may not even know what I'm fucking talking about. it may come off as batshit crazy to some, which I understand, but this is powerful, powerful transmission though. Everybody ain't gonna get it. It's only for those who will. Okay, but yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, so this is not a random occurrence. Well, when these situations happen, like say, like for my instance, when I was trying to record something, the video just instantly just deleted. Like that'll happen with phone calls too. Like you'll get a phone call and then suddenly it disappears out of your call log. It's just really weird, intercepted mimic spirit that, it's just an attempt to get you to crash the fuck out because that energy, they need that energy. You guys don't know how powerful that rage, that anger. They say fear is powerful. I think rage and anger is a little bit more powerful than fear, to be honest. Like you motherfucker gets so like just imagine yourself at your most anger, like your most angry deposition. You're probably fucking angry as shit. But anyway, whatever. So that's not a random occurrence or coincidence, but all of that is what's to be exposed. Period. Okay, so I already did mention, the connection with those of all creeds, color, those of whom genuinely and truly do not exhibit any toxic prejudice, negative and hateful character traits. Okay, connect with those who are truly able to have the difficult conversations, who can hold silence in a room where the truth is being spoken. So I already touched on that. So yeah, like guys, like I said, this is a very powerful you know season of, I want to just say, reawakening, restoration, vengeance. Okay, it's going to be an uprising of just so many tower moments, just so much exposures, exposes, disclosures, what have you. Please do not be distracted by this time. Please do not give in to the parasitic energies trying to bait you into either race wars or just toxic back and forth arguments about minuscule, just ignorant discussions that aren't helping move the collective forward. We're all trying to move forward and closer to world peace, world unity first and foremost, but obviously we have to get to the nitty gritty. We have to break apart from these negative systems in which I've depicted and touched on in this reading thus far. And I do feel like this is incredibly important because we have a mission and we cannot get tricked out of our spots, period, because that's what the powers that were want to do. Want us to be arguing back and forth on social media, or want us to be arguing amongst our family and going back and forth with them, when we can just release the energies, release what doesn't serve us, and focus entirely on ourselves and our missions and what we are destined and on this earth to do. I think that is our main focus, and that's what we really need to be focusing on, because I know that may seem like it came out of nowhere, but I don't know, that energy tied into this as well. That's also a big piece of this summer solstice, because that's going to be an uptick as well. You're going to see an uptick of racial innuendos and this and that, and it's like, don't feed into it, because all it is just feeding on your energy, making you angry, making you hateful, making you envious, making you and for what? We all bleed, shit, and piss. Ain't nobody better than nobody. You might got a little more money than somebody. You might live a little better than somebody. But at the end of the day, if that person just wakes up and remembers and recalls their fucking power, their strength, their mind back, you never know what a mofo is capable of doing. So remember that before you go judging people. All right, this is generally speaking. If you know that you're not somebody that judges people, you're not a racial person or like a racist person or prejudiced or hateful, then this is not for you. You should not feel any type of way. But those who feel a certain type of way, then that just exposes your heart. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so at the end of the day, as pertains to this greatness, um, present day, all I want you guys to know is that it is protected. You are protected. Again, do not feed into the monstrous spirits that want you to react negatively, want you to get all out of character and have your chest heaving up and down and breathing all out of control. Like, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's too damn hot to be doing all that anyways. Um, but hold on, guys, 1 second. I'm going to check to see if anyone, because I don't know if you guys, whoever's watching, if you all read the community board post, but I did mention that I will be answering some questions. I'll be doing a one question, one card pool for $5. I'll have my acceptable forms of payment in the description box: Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. And then I'll be doing so if I don't do it on this live, if I get the questions, then I'll just come back and do it. But and then I'm gonna do a two card, two question, and that'll be for $10. Okay. So let me check to see if I got any emails because I forgot my other phone's broke. Okay. So I did get a few requests, but like I'm trying to think. You guys just go ahead and here, for those who are interested, and for those, I don't know where you guys went, but if you guys get back on, just do Cash App because I know some of you are asking for Apple Pay, and like that's connected to my direct phone number, which yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But um, the Cash App is $S Love 619 702. So again, you guys can send your messages, your emails, your questions to DTWAR888 at gmail.com. And yeah, in your Cash Apps, and I'll definitely, answer your questions. But yeah, like um that is basically like what I was, wanting to touch on though. Just as far as like the immense amount of growth, like it's just been massive downloads, like massive transmissions, and just you have to, take heed and be obedient. That is a big theme of this energy as well, guys. Whenever the Most High calls you to be obedient, please, please, please be obedient. Okay. Lift up every voice, lift up your brother, lift up your sister. Okay, lift up any friend of yours in need, anybody, you know like, because that's another energy that I wanted to touch on really quick. This is totally unrelated, but if you guys have people like friends in your city and state that, whether you're cool with, like, you still got them on social media or whatever it is, like, you see them building something, whether they're starting a TikTok channel or they're starting whatever they're starting, skits, whatever, like, y'all, why not support them? Like, why not support them when they're building something? Like, but yet you'll see all this support going to celebrities and they don't even acknowledge these average Joe Schmoes. So yeah, if you see like these small creators or just anybody that, like, a like doesn't hurt, a comment doesn't hurt. Or even if you don't want to comment, I get it, because sometimes I don't like sometimes I'm a silent supporter on other people's channels, but I silently support, meaning I hype the video, I like, I'm subscribed, I'm supporting in those ways. But yeah, I did want to touch on that though, because this is a season of definitely getting rid of the people, definitely like cleaning up your energetic spaces, like on social media. That's my next big thing. My big page on Facebook, my main, well, it used to be my main page. I definitely have to get that one cleaned up, guys, and declutter. My other one, I got down to like 200 and some friends, but I need to get that one down to probably like the people that I'm not gonna say talk to on a daily basis, but the ones that check up on me here and there, like, or whatever, like, but people that you don't talk to, you don't hear from, like, there's no need for those people to be on your social media, like, just watching. Like, to me, that has started to make me feel incredibly uncomfortable, because it's like, again, there's nothing wrong with, if you don't have a problem with the person or whatever the case is, there's nothing wrong with liking a post. There's nothing wrong with engaging with the post. Like, why are you here? And that's one theme that has been strong. Like, the other couple weeks ago, actually, I just got so fed up, especially on Instagram. Like, I have 5,000 something followers, and I was following all these people that I personally knew, watching my stories every day, no like, no engagement, nothing. But every time I'm watching this is totally unrelated, by the way, guys, but I would watch their stories. I'm liking, I'm supporting. But then I got tired of. I'm like, Why am I doing this one fucking sided energetic? No, I'm depleting myself. No, fuck that. So in this season, if people think you're a bitch or they think you're being a mean, oh well, you're a bitch. So I went and blocked him, unfollowed hella motherfuckers. I'm only following 25 people now. People that I actually fucking talk to on Instagram. Fuck it. If we don't actually communicate with each other, why are you here? Period. And that's what a lot of you all need to do too, especially those of you who are content creators, those of you who are hairstylists, makeup artists, nail techs, estheticians, whatever you do. You don't need people just on your platforms just holding up energetic space when other people that don't have a problem or wherewithal within themselves or don't feel threatened at all just simply support you. Okay, but you are about, especially with this Ace of Cups energy, you're about to have a world of support. You know, Spirit is about to bring in so many people and definitely blocking out the people that are not, supposed to be there. So that is another big energy. Like people could be feeling offended after learning that they've been blocked or learning that they've been, like why do hold on guys. Let me put this my bad guys. My bad, guys. I was getting slight overstimulated. Like a lot was just going on in just a second. Like just a matter of a second. So anyway, what y'all got going on this Sunday though? I got me a turkey bacon egg white. Y'all know your little sister been I've been gaining. I mean, not gaining the weight, but I've been losing some weight, y'all. Yeah, yeah, bro. Oh, let me watch a troll say something stupid. Like, damn, let me have my moment. Fuck. But I'm really trying to watch my damn figure. Real shit. I don't even like egg whites. Right, I'm 25. Said on my way to pick up a breakfast sandwich. No, for real. I said, let me just give me some light. I'll be cool to like evening time. Cause this situation that I'm in, I ain't gonna lie. I've become very resourceful, and I've learned how to manage. That's probably why I've been losing weight because I know how to stretch some shit now. I know how to go like shit. Gotta stretch some shit. You gotta use your survival skills. You gotta get creative. It's either sink or swim, baby. And I don't want to sink because I don't want to drown, baby. You gotta get hungry again. Message. And I'm starving. Message. All right. Everybody ain't gonna get that, but oh, I ain't making this shit, bro. They wanted you to drown. Susan. Susan said, "I understand the struggle is real." Mhm. Look like you lost weight. Thank you, Bright. I'm 25. Yeah, the struggle is very real, but you know what? It's real, but it's temporary for those who, in the midst of it all and in the thick of it all, climb their asses about that shit. Period. Okay. But yeah, you learn to be real motherfucking resourceful though. Like shit, man, I only get one meal today. Shit worse than damn county jail. God damn, my book gonna be funny as fuck. Cause like I'm gaining I garner a lot of comedic. I know it sounds weird. I garner a lot of comedic relief from situations where I should be crying, but like instead of crying, I'm like, I'm gonna turn this shit into a fucking $1 million best selling story or fucking movie or some shit. That's what I've been doing lately. I don't know if you guys were reading my community board post. I've been doing a lot of like script writing. I got this really cool feature on my this 17 Pro Max, and it comes with like where you can write your own book damn near through the phone. So I just been writing a series. That shit gonna be good as fuck. I've been cracking up. Like every time some crazy shit happen in public, I'll garner my inspiration off that. I'll be like, okay, boom, I'm gonna add that for the climax moment. Okay, I'm gonna add that as the cliffhanger. All right, boom, this shit gonna be good. Like y'all need to. I'm gonna have some behind the scenes action like videos as I'm creating. Like that's the next, but that'll be on my other channel. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to my other channel, please subscribe to it. You all, I finally got this one back to where it can be monetized again. That's why, like, I hope you all don't mind. I hope I don't appear to be a beggar, but that's why sometimes I do ask for donations, because when my channel was wrongfully removed for that 6 months, this one, they shut down my AdSense as well, so I was not able to receive, which on my other channel I've never actually gotten paid on, but this one, I was not able to receive any money. I've only gotten paid off this channel like twice. And then shadow banning started happening, and the negative reporting, the gang stalking, the smear campaigns, and everything, all that happened. So now that we're back, now that the truth, like I said, is being exposed, and I am slowly but surely being redeemed. Yeah, that's why I be asking for donations and stuff, because I don't be getting paid off this channel, y'all. And I really, really love what I do. I really, really do. And even if you can't donate, like get a little reading or something. Um, but yeah, big things is coming, y'all. But yeah, I definitely like need to get like my website back up and running, because I forgot to pay the thing. Like I guess I had to pay a monthly fee. Well, obviously I knew that. Struggle is real, y'all. I'm getting my shit together though. It's definitely getting together. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting some stuff together. I just can't talk about it yet. Um, but all the help and support as I'm rising back up. Oh my god, so much appreciated. I promise you guys. And it would never ever go unnoticed. But yeah, so trying to think if I touched on pretty much everything. I think I did. Damn it, it's 10. Okay, so we have protect your heart, and then we have protect yours by any means necessary. So this could be like protect your children, protect your art, protect your heart, protect your work, your business, your home, etc. by any means necessary. Maybe that's why that firearm energy came out. Somebody may need to go to the gun range and learn how to shoot. That could be a new activity that the Most High is guiding you to do. Like new survival skills, tactical skills is significant. Okay. We have Jeffries, excuse me. Then we have liar. Liar, liar, PM's on fire. So somebody is either in your energy actively still lying on you, or they're lying now to protect their fucking screwed up image. Their image has been shattered by the truth that has been exposed as it pertains to who you really are. Mm-hmm. Original gangsta. Okay. All right. Be your own person. All right. I'm gonna get some these. Oh wait. Oh no. I don't like these ones. I was just doing shit at I was at where was that? I was at Barnes and Noble with my daughters. And those girls, I'm telling you, they be keeping me on my toes. I'd be like having a triple watch like the surroundings. Then like I'm the security detail. And well I am obviously, but I'm like just grabbing shit because I've seen these cards on sale. They were like $14. I'm trying to take my time. I'm like, which card should I get? My daughter's like, just get those. And I'm like, so I just grab them. And I'm like, I don't even like them. Fuck. Like I cannot wait to get back to where I need to go to get my material, man. Cause I was like, you just rushed me, and then I went back. I had to drop them off, and then I had to go way back to Barnes and Noble, and then by the time I got back, my ADHD kicked in, so I couldn't even remember what I was there for. Kids. Oh God, they keep me sane though. They keep me on my toes. I'll tell you that much. Shoot. Motherfucker thought they was gonna stay down. Not with them two bossy. My youngest, she quick to tell me, I will fire you. Like, I ain't trying to lose my job. Let me get my shit together. Okay. All right. So spirit guides, ancestors, most high creator of all things. Let's see. Ah, God. Okay. So we got this spirit of lust out here. Ooh, confidence. I don't know why I just heard sex magic. Confidence. Ooh, we got the number 24, then we got 42. What I'm getting here is, oh my God, tell me why somebody from your past think they confident enough, they feeling confident to push up on you or something like that here, work some magic on you, some sex magic. That, oh my God. I just heard the telltale sign is when they try to start acting calm or nice to you all of a sudden out of nowhere. That's when they, yeah, because they've lost some sort of control. They need some sort of narcissistic supply or some more energy. Because your shit's overflowing right now. That's why they're trying to be fucking lustful. Because they need some more fucking energy. They know that you're a magnet for prosperity at this time. They know that you're highly abundant, highly aware. Oh shoot. Okay, guys, I do need. I'm getting distracted. Um, highly aware, baby. You finna be every period. All right, we have fragment and then we have the moon. All right, so really quickly, we're gonna read fragment, what moon means. But I'm going to read fragment really quickly and then I'm going to end this live. So once again, guys, if you all are new here, oh, that's one thing I've been forgetting to do. Introduce myself. My name is Hove. No, I'm just like the name is Shyra. I do need to start saying that in the beginning. I need a new intro. I don't want to reuse the one from years ago because that's outdated and you know we need to be new and improve around this piece. So I'm gonna be thinking of something else, but if you're new here, I'm Shyra. All right, yo, Rita. All right, yo, transmissioner. All right, yo, C Star. All right, yo, healer, yo, neighborhood healer. Okay, and so much more. Your neighborhood herbalist, your neighborhood channeler, your neighborhood psychic. Just anything you need, you find it over here. All right. Okay. So, fragment. Sometimes it seems that life is split into so many parts, all of them separate and difficult to bring together. Family, friends, work, study, activities can seem all unrelated to each other. My child, you are always whole, even if at times things feel separate and fragmented. That is only an illusion. Choosing this symbol reminds you that all the moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here now and know that I, Nyx, love you and see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You may be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all is well. Wow. As I was reading that, sorry, I was like kind of like having a vision a little bit. Hmm. Somebody has to let go of doubtful thinking, but again, that could also be a projection. Like some, like again, like I said earlier, like a lot of your thoughts or a lot of the feelings that you were feeling weren't even your own feelings or thoughts or emotions. So this is like a key signifier. Okay, yeah. Always remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. Hmm. Interesting. But yeah, so that that was the read, you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Just get prepared, baby. You are in this highly magnetic energy. You are in this very abundant energy, this very creative energy. um remember that you were born to stand out. Okay, you do not have to answer to anyone, you do not owe anyone anything, not your time, not your essence, nothing for nothing in return. Okay, this is no longer the season where you are belittling yourself, downplaying yourself, or lowballing yourself. Okay, you're knowing your worth and you're adding tax to it. Okay, those of whom who do not understand, or those of whom who see this newfound glow up that you are exhibiting as a triggering situation or triggering emotionally, that's their own problem that they're stuck to deal with, period. Okay, so he said that is my last name. Oh wow. J8S. And then L Duke said, just popped in, and why is she talking about me? Huh? In what part? What part was I talking about you? But yeah, again though, um, you're very protected. Like, this is beautiful energy though. Like, you do not owe these motherfuckers. Excuse my language, y'all. Excuse me. I'm trying to do better. Well, I have been doing pretty better. I mean, but I look, it is what it is. I ain't gonna fake it. But no, these motherfuckers, man, it ain't your fault. That's all I gotta say. It ain't your fault. They had their choice and they chose their paths. That's why you got these ex-lovers who did the most atrocious things behind your back, trying to come in and try to nope, slam the door on their ass too. Slam the door on anybody that one witch is shooting in the gym. Period, point blank. And with that said, guys, um, remember who you are. Take this world by storm. Take your fucking rightful place. Get back on that throne and do not motherfucking let up. Hallelujah. And I'm saying, until the next one, y'all. Peace.